Hello everyone and welcome to another video on how to make millions of credits. This is my second video of a two-part series on how you can make millions of credits as a low level in light of the new Light versus Dark event and any new players who have just started out playing the game and want to make their first million credits. What I did want to say was the series is all about me. I'm starting out on a new server and it's about me as a really low level character showing you guys how I easily made a million credits with doing very minimal work. So the first video, if you haven't checked that out, be sure to check that out. I'll leave a link in the description. I'll also leave an annotation on the video. If you're watching this on a desktop, you can just click on it. And that's a video basically explaining that you do the Stronghold Mission, and then you sell those Stronghold Decorations, and you make around 300,000 credits. So let's try to make the other 700,000 to get to that million. Now, what's going to happen is one of the videos I put up earlier was on leveling, and I said if you want to level up your character to 25, get those first 5 force-bound packs, or you just want to level up your character in general, or you want to level them up to 50 to complete the event, you should do these PvP missions right off the bat. So as a level 10, 11, or 12, whenever you get off your starter planet and you have to go to the fleet, what you should do is you should pick up those PvP missions. There are 3. There's the daily United We Stand, there's the weekly The Warfront, and then Introduction to War Zones. Those 3 missions will be completed after you complete your first 5 war zones. Okay, all those missions will get definitely completed. Now, once you've done 5 war zones and you've completed those missions, you should level up like something like 8 or 9 levels. And keep in mind, 5 war zones do not take a long time at all, especially when you're playing on lobbies PvP. This is also why I recommend you probably don't play on a dead server because queues won't happen. I'm playing on the Ebon Hawk, a very high population server. Other high population servers are Harbinger and Begeron Colony is not bad. On the EU side, I know that the Red Eclipse is a very high populated server. So those are good servers to be on because Warzone pops will happen. Now, once you've played those 5 war zones, you'll have completed the weeklies, the dailies. You'll get a few credits from those. Most importantly, though, you will get Warzone commendations. I was able to rack up 2,100 Warzone commendations in a matter of having done 5 war zones. That took me a total of like 30 minutes, so half an hour. Got done 5 war zones, got 2,100 got 2,100 Warzone commendations. Now, if you go over to the Stronghold Decorations area, there is a PvP vendor. This is the Republic one, but there's also an Imperial one. Now, if you go here, I'm gonna find the Republic Guardsman. This is a decoration that costs 200 Warzone commendations. Now, it was a little bit too lazy. There's tons of decorations you could buy. I didn't really go and search up what all the decorations were going for on the Galactic Trade Network. These are not bound to you when you buy them, so you can sell them. And so obviously what you're going to do is you're going to buy these decorations and sell them on the GTN, and you're going to find out you can make tons of credits. Now, because I'm too lazy, I know that the Republic Guardsman goes for a good amount of credits on the GTN, so I just decided to buy up those. So I'm going to buy up 10 of those. Now, I accidentally used one, if you guys are going to see that, when I was trying to split it. Because once you buy them, they'll stack up in 10, but you want to sell them individually because you don't want to limit the amount of people who can buy your decoration. If you put it in 10, you're going to put it up for like 750,000 credits, and only people with 750,000 credits will buy that. But if you put it up for individually for 75,000 credits, which is the lowest price in the GTN going right now, then you have more people who have the ability to buy your item. So I'm going to put them all up for 75,000 credits on the GTN. That's the lowest price, and I'm happy because if once I've sold all 10 of mine, although it's 9 now because I accidentally used one, but if I theoretically had sold all 10 of them, I would have made 750,000 credits. Now that should be enough to complete your first million, because keep in mind my other video that I'm going to put up, that's where you make your first 300,000 credits. Now keep in mind these won't sell like immediately. These aren't like Grand Chance cubes, they sell very quickly. But if you're persistent, you should be able to get them sold fairly quickly. It shouldn't take you weeks to sell them, for example. It should be in a matter of days you get them all sold. And if you're a low-level character and you're leveling up, it shouldn't be shouldn't be an issue. You're busy leveling and stuff, but it is a great way to get startup credits. And what you're gonna see here is they did all sell. So it's not a matter of being very hard to sell. I sold them in a matter of a few hours. I am on a highly populated server, so that's why it's very important that you play on a highly populated server, not just for the Warzone pops, but also it's a great server to be on if you want to get stuff sold. You need a lot of people who are willing to buy your stuff. So yeah, they all sold. It was a very successful sale. I'm very close to 1 million credits. I have a few things left to sell, and if I had sold that other, if I accidentally used one of those decorations, if I had sold that one, that would have been another 75,000 credits. Okay. So that's the video. It's a very easy way to make your first million. Great for people who want to get that big earner achievement. Also great just for anyone who wants million credits. Then it can be achieved very quickly. And I think this video is particularly useful because of the leveling. And not only doing those Warzone missions, not only is that a great way to get Warzone commendations, it's a great way to get experience. And so I suggest everyone who wants to level up a character should do that. They should go and get those Warzone missions and do them. You get hundreds of thousands of experience, and then as a side note, you also get enough Warzone commendations to make around 1 million credits. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.